The trade wars and the tariffs are making contract law exciting again. Companies and their law firms are trying to figure out how to legally pass on the big cost increases that they're seeing. A retail company can simply pay the tariff and raise the price. But for companies with contracts, especially with the government, it's not simple at all. Govt is a major supplier to Airbus and Boeing. And they did not waste any time in declaring force majeure in the face of suddenly higher costs and their inability to get components from their upstream suppliers. Force majeure is a legal technique that allows parties in a contract to void their obligations to perform if they're hit by external forces that are outside their control or their ability to predict them. In the case of Govt, though, industry insiders understand that if it's successful, lots of other companies are going to be doing the same thing. The question is here, though. Given that Trump promised that higher tariffs were on the way, can companies really claim that the tariffs could not be foreseen? The tariffs are resulting in significant and unforeseen cost increases and supply chain disruptions. But the fight is going to be on the contracts that were in effect before the new tariffs were announced. Even then, it's a problem. As we saw with COVID, just because damages to companies were significant and unforeseen, courts typically required companies to comply with what their contracts said. For the companies that have contracts with the government itself, attorneys conclude in all these pieces that it's a waste of time to even try to get out of them. Fixed price contracts are just what they sound like, and if the costs go up, it's very difficult to pass those on to the government. General Electric and Northrop Grumman are large Pentagon contractors and have already disclosed big hits to their profits. Smaller companies in the defense industry will struggle to survive, which will harm the entire sector. DoD supply chains will be weakened, the department's purchase power will be damaged, and the Senate wants to know if anyone at the Pentagon has worked out how much everything is going to cost now. Companies with cost-plus contracts are much better off. And the implication here in all this advice we're linking to is that a business executive is out of his mind to sign a fixed-price contract with anyone, and especially with the federal government.